Good morning, class 8. Myself Ranjit Kumar. I welcome you all in the e-learning program of Modern English School, Kunti Nagar, Nevada. This is the 7th video lecture of the chapter Pollution of Air and Water. In last few videos, we have seen that what is water pollution and what are the harmful effects of water pollution and the various ways to reduce water pollution so that water get not polluted, means how can we prevent water from getting polluted. So ways to reduce water pollution. In today's video we are going to discuss about potable water. What is potable water? Water that is safe for drinking or drinking purpose, means water that is free from any harmful pollutant or contamination is called potable water. But we cannot say like that, so the best way is to define is water that is safe for drinking is called potable water. Okay, next thing, we have to see how we can make the water potable. And in our house, the water that we get from the tap, how we can make that water fit for consumption. Before going into that, one thing I want you all to remember, or you have to make sure that you go through this particular topic because it has already been discussed in class 7, that is sewage treatment. What is sewage treatment? It is a process of removing pollutant and contaminant from the water before releasing it into any water bodies. Means the sewage, what is sewage? The waste coming out from the house, school, hospitals, so public places, so or domestic, means private places. So liquid or the waste that is coming from that is called sewage, and the pipe through which this sewage is transported is called sewer. You know that underground pipe is there to that carry the sewer or the sewage water to a particular place where this water is first treated. What do you mean by treated? In that process we have to, means we are making the water less pollutant, or we are making the water or removing the pollutant from the water which can be removed so that it can easily be discharged into the water bodies and it do not contaminate the water body like river, lake, pond. So sewage treatment, so same thing, the water which is supplied in metropolitan cities, the municipality supply the water which is supplied to for the household use is also first treated, and after treating only it is transported into the houses. So transported means supplied into the houses. So this treatment of the water before supplying into household use for household use or before releasing into water body is called sewage treatment. Sewage treatment contains some basic steps. First is sedimentation. Second step is filtration. Third step is aeration, and fourth step is chlorination. I am giving you a rough idea. It's not all. Still many steps are there. Maybe if we get time, I will discuss this sewage treatment plant separately. But to make you understand little bit, first see this very carefully. Sedimentation, it is from class 5. Students of class 5 will answer this. What is sedimentation? Process of allowing insoluble impurity to settle at the bottom of the container is called sedimentation. So the sewage which is coming, it is placed in a container for 1 day, 24 hours or 48 hours, the solid particles which are heavy enough that will settle at the bottom. This process is called sedimentation, and the insoluble impurity that is settled at the bottom of the container is called sediment. And the clear liquid this is obtained above, this is called supernatant. This water is still not fit for consumption. So next step is filtration. So the heavy particles which were heavy enough, जो काफी बड़ा था वो तो नीचे बैठ गया, still some particles will be there that will be suspended. वो ऊपर तैरता हुआ रहेगा या बीच में कहीं रहेगा, उसका साइज जो है ना बहुत हल्का है ना बहुत भारी है, so it will be somewhere in between. So what you have to do, the water from this tank is transferred into another container. In that there filtration, water is filtered. When this supernatant or the clear liquid without disturbing the sediment is passed into another container, passing through a filter. So filter will remove the suspended particles, जो तैरता हुआ particles जो भी होगा वो filter हो जाएगा, and the clear water is here. Okay, now filtration is done, sedimentation done, filtration done. Now the suspended particle and the heavy particle you have removed, but some particles will be dissolved. There is some dissolved particle also, means there are some dissolved impurities also. Impurities are of two types: soluble impurity and insoluble impurity. With the help of sedimentation you remove heavy insoluble impurity. With the help of filtration you have removed lighter insoluble impurity, but still this is containing some soluble impurity that has to be removed. So in this water is transferred into another container, and this container have a tube at the bottom, and in this tube there are holes, and here air is pumped from here. So aeration, you are providing sufficient air. So if you provide sufficient air, the microorganism present in this water or the germs present in the water will break all the soluble substance. जितना भी soluble impurity होगा उसको microorganism utilize कर लेंगे, उसको digest कर देंगे, उसको तोड़ देंगे, and after that it will settle down at the bottom. So soluble impurity is also consumed, खत्म हो गया. Now this water have lots of germs. हम इसमें क्या किए, जर्म्स को बढ़ावा दिए, हम जर्म्स को और ज्यादा बढ़ने के लिए बोले. जर्म्स ज्यादा बढ़ा तो इसमें जो सॉल्युबल इंप्यूरिटी था वो सब यूटिलाइज कर लिए जर्म्स, और यूटिलाइज कर लेने के बाद क्या हो गया, अब इसमें कोई भी सॉल्युबल इंप्यूरिटी नहीं है. नाउ this water is again passed into another container. So here this water, now this water do not have any large impurity, insoluble impurity, do not have any suspended insoluble impurity, and do not have any soluble impurity. What it has only germs. So here chlorine tablet, yeah, chlorine solution or bleaching powder, it is added here. So if you add bleaching powder or chlorine tablet here, the germs will be killed. So germs are removed, soluble impurity removed, insoluble impurity removed. Now this water is fit for supplying. So in sewage treatment plant, these basic steps are done to make the water free from pollutant or contaminant. Okay, so next, now we will see one by one. You understood what is sedimentation, filtration, aeration and chlorination. So what is potable water? Water that is suitable for drinking is called potable water. Next, sewage treatment. The water that is discharged into treatment. The water that is discharged into water bodies or that is supplied into house is passing through this sewage treatment. So what is sewage treatment? It is a process of removing pollutants or contaminant from the sewage to make. What is sewage? The dirty water or the impure water coming from the washroom, from the kitchen, from garden. So these are called sewage. So the contaminant from the sewage, removing pollutant and contaminant from the sewage to make it harmless, so that it may be disposed of safely in the water bodies. Sedimentation, filtration, aeration, and chlorination are the various steps involved in the purification of river or lake water to make it fit for drinking. Okay, so what is potable water, what is sewage treatment, and what is sediment? Means the various steps that is involved in the sewage treatment include sedimentation, filtration, aeration, and chlorination. Next is making potable water at home. Wow, how we can make the water potable, or how we can make the water fit for consumption. First I will explain, then I will write. One thing, the water that is supplied in your house through the tap, it is not necessary that it is fit for consumption. So to make sure it is fit for consumption, first thing is filtration. What do you mean by filtration? The tap water is filtered with the help of muslin cloth. Muslin cloth, a cloth which is used for filtration. Next, in olden time there were one filter there used to be there that used to have candles. These candles were made up of chalk and water was filled in this container and there was a small hole at the bottom and this was the candle fit like this. The water was here, water seep through this candle, chalk candle, and it slowly seep down in the container placed down. So candle filter can also be used for filtration. So first step is filtration. So in filtration you have removed any insoluble impurity or suspended impurity in the water. So first step is filtration. So the water obtained after filtration is called filtered water. Now, or filtrate. Next step is boiling. This filtered water is made germ free, means the microorganism which is present germ free by boiling. So second step is boiling. Means first step is filtration. Then we can go for boiling. What is boiling? Boiling the water for 10 to 15 minutes, kill the germs present in it. Done. Third, after filtration, we can also go for chlorination. Means what I am saying, after filtration we can go for boiling, after filtration we can go for chlorination, and after filtration we can go for UV treatment. So first step is filtration, second step is either boiling or chlorination. What is chlorination? It is a process in which chlorine tablet, chlorine solution or potassium permanganate, means a small quantity of the chemicals like chlorine tablet, chlorine solution, bleaching powder or potassium permanganate is added into the water so that it will kill the germs present in the water. Now the water is fit for consumption. Second step means this is the second step after filtration. Or we can go for UV treatment. What is UV treatment? UV means the water after filtration is passed through, or UV light is passed through that water, so that this UV light will kill the germs present in the water. So these three steps, boiling, chlorination and UV treatment, these three is used alternatively, means in place of anyone, या तो boiling, या तो chlorination, या तो UV treatment, but filtration is common for all, because the purpose of boiling, chlorination and UV treatment is to kill the germs. So if you have to kill the germs, you can opt any one, or choice is yours. You want to do, you do all, no problem, but minimum one. After that, and this was for the killing the germs, and next I told you the first step was about filtration, means removing of insoluble impurity. So filtration is common, and after that you can go for boiling, chlorination or UV treatment. Okay, so whatever I have explained you just now is there. So purification of water at home means how we can purify water at home. First is any suspended impurities in the water can be removed by filtering water through muslin cloth, or candle filter can also be used. So these two can be used for removing the soluble or suspended impurities. Boiling, filtered water can be made germ free by boiling it for 10 to 15 minutes. Means if you boil it for 10 to 15 minutes, the germs will be killed. So minute and cooling before using, मीन्स पहले 10 से 15 मिनट तक खौला लिए उसको, फिर ठंडा करके उसके बाद उसको ढक कर रखे और उसको यूटिलाइज किए. नेक्स्ट, ट्रीटमेंट विद द केमिकल. सो filtered water can be made germ free by adding small quantity of chemicals like bleaching powder, chlorine tablets, potassium permanganate. These are the name of the chemicals. These name you have to remember: potassium permanganate, chlorine tablet and bleaching powder. Actually bleaching powder also release chlorine. So chlorine is the main component that kills the germ. Exposing water to ultraviolet radiation, UV radiation. So filtered water can also be made germ free by exposing it to UV radiation. Nowadays the water purifier that we have in our house, that water purifier that है ना, वो RO and वो क्या लिखा हुआ होता है, this also use that UV treatment. There is a UV tube there and water passes through this UV, means there is a container like this, in between there is a UV tube, water enter into this and UV water passes through around the UV tube. So UV radiation is passing through, means UV radiation kills the germs if present in the water. Okay, so like this we can make the water potable. So hope you understand. As usual, if any problem, please ask. Again I am giving you my number. If anyone have any problem, you can ask 7322090198. This is my number. If anyone have any problem, you can ask anytime. Okay.